Howdy, everybody. Thank you for being patient with us while we go to Dragon Con. It was really something we needed. We haven't seen listeners in person in almost a couple of years, and we didn't realize how much we needed it. We got a little bit of con crud, but nothing too serious. So today's episode is a little bit meta. It involves a lot of gear talk and stats and things like that. But right now I'm recording an episode tonight with Forsaken, and we're honestly back on track getting everything filled up in the meantime. Also, if you go and join our Patreon community, it's absolutely free, and we're going to be posting a ton of stuff from Dragon Con there. The main live show will be in the feed here, but everything we're doing, all the other panels and stuff like that, that's all going to be free, and it's going to be on our Patreon. I know that sounds weird. For years, Patreon was just for folks who are supporting us, and we absolutely appreciate that. That's how we live. But we're also going to be posting updates and free stuff there. It's going to be more of a community update page going forward. Of course, there's going to be extra behind the scenes stuff, and there's going to be sessions and all kinds of things. But it's also going to be a little bit of a hub for you to kind of stay up to date with what we're doing. And of course, the Discord is always free, and it's a pretty thriving community. So once again, thank you everybody out there who helped us get to Dragon Con, who helped us perform. And I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason, I'm the Dungeon Master. Going around the table. I'm just happy we're getting to play. Okay, right? Anybody who's out there, it's been a rough month. Going around the table, starting with Mandy.
Me. Hi guys, this is Mandy, and I play Clover, the less lucky, kind of, sort of beaten up, almost unconscious Red Dragonborn endurant.
And Ryan Haywood.
Hello. I'm your friend Ryan Haywood, and I'll be playing Olmo, the ow, oh, ow, oh, ow, ow, oh, ow.
Yep. We do closed captioning. Could you repeat that just so I know the spelling?
Yeah. It's oh, ow, ow, oh, ow. Oh.
All right, I thought that was 3 O's, then an owl, not a two O's. So
sorry, I stuttered.
It's okay. Jason will fix it in post.
Yeah.
I'm just going to abbreviate it to ouch.
Fair.
Oh, well, if you want to be wussy about it, sure.
Yes.
If you're not sure what that looks like, just imagine the Pee Wee Herman death scene, Paul Rubens' death scene from the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
Kill him a lot.
Artist.
I don't remember that.
Oh, you should watch it. That's the only reason you should watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ryan Garner.
Sup, everyone? I'm on my third drink today. My name is Ryan. I play Kriv, the Dragonborn carpet right now.
That would make a terrible carpet, although it would resist spills.
Can you imagine how much easier it'd be to get dirt off your feet on those ridges?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm telling you, there's at least in some world I'm useful, right? That's.
I say that every day, Ryan. I woke up today. Now it's like, sweetie, in some world I am useful. I serve a purpose. I am a utility player. Last and certainly not least, Xavier.
Hello, I'm Xavier. I play Zozo, the Dragonborn Warlock Rogue. No bits, just me. Just me as a now it's a bit. It just got it turned to a bit.
It's so meta. Oh,
whoa.
shit.
That's how I do it.
Can I, before we get
talent.
started, I never do this, but for those of you guys out there who have been attending streams, I've been doing streams pretty much every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and I've been doing just painting streams, mini stuff. We've been talking about Warcraft, and then on weekends I've been doing Baldur's Gate 3, which is incredible. Everything you've ever heard about it is only a portion. It is amazing. Like,
So
truly, the Fallout New Vegas was the last time I've had conversations with this many people who have solved problems completely different. Like, it's really good. It's like, oh, did you see this thing yet? It's like, no. It's like,
Did you kick
where
the
are
squirrel?
I haven't kicked the squirrel. I haven't seen the genie yet. I have met the mushroom people. All of these things are real.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know any of those. God damn it.
You'll get there. You'll get there. You'll see everything. Like, but what I want to do is say thank you to everyone who has shown up to those, and thank you to guys like David Shively and G Soto and like people who have donated and helped out. We have had a really rough week in terms of like PC repair stuff. It was a mess, and it happened a week before Dragon Con, which is, it's never a good time, but man, was it a bad time to happen. So thank you everybody out there so much, and thank you for just showing up to streams. We're going to be doing those a lot more, but yes, everything seems to be fixed. Every time I say that, I'm waiting for all my screens to shut off. It hasn't happened.
Knock on
I
wood.
don't have any real
Hibachi.
wood next to me. Does anyone have real wood that they can
I use
knock
my
on?
head.
I don't-
It's close
I don't
enough.
believe in luck. I make my
In
own
this
luck.
economy,
Maybe that's why.
It's
So that game tries to give you luck, and Jason's like, "No, I'm going to turn off the luck. I want the bad luck." And it's like, "No,
there's
Jason, please."
literally a check mark. It's like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah, if you're on a real losing streak, it's like, no. I want
Is
this to
there
be just
really?
like real life. Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
And
karmic
that's why you
dice.
died
Yeah,
before you
turn that
left
I've
shit
never
off.
seen that.
And all I could think is,
Yeah.
no, Jason, the world's giving you a freebie. Take it with both hands, for the love of God.
Nah, son.
I guess I'm not that unlucky. It just happens if you have a lot of like low rolls, or
Yeah, it'll give you like a freebie. I don't even think it
Oh.
tells you. It just does it. So you're always
Yeah,
wondering.
it's all behind the scenes. It just gives you a little boost,
Oh,
Yeah.
a little bit of
I don't do
divine
that in my
favor.
games, and I don't want it done for me. One
I'll
time,
take it.
I stopped playing the first God of War because I died several times, and then the game asked me, it had the audacity, would you like to lower the difficulty? I have never once, while I was having all these problems, Bree suggested I take my computer to another person so that they could put their hands inside it. Ew, no. Disgusting. Anyway. Guys.
Jason.
So, like your
We're
town feels
dead,
about
right?
doctors.
Sorry. No, we have a snake oil salesman who comes through every couple of weeks.
Oh, that's what happens in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, literally my neck of the woods.
Playing a banjo and everything.
Yeah, he
Oh,
rolls into
dude.
town, gives everybody a cup of internet, and rolls on out. Like he's Anywho. Guys, you had a really rough time last time we sat down. It was a stressful, hard time, and sometimes things don't go your way. Even though you got remarkably close to stopping Kaizoth from erupting out of this mountain. So close, like very. Didn't
It
quite
was
get
so
there. And what we covered was you were beaten down, but all those things wanted to do was stop you. And once you stopped wiggling, they left you alone. And then once Kaizoth got out of here, they're not really needed anymore. So they, if you were to have died, they weren't going to feel anything. But, no reason to hit you while you're down. That being said, you did wake up later with 1 hit point. So you're on the verge of death. And all of you are probably feeling it what I'd love to do is to kind of get us back into that. I'd love to know how each of you are feeling in this moment, because before happening upon this place, you didn't know that there was another black dragon. You didn't know any of this stuff. And throughout the course of a couple of hours, you guys have been through this place. You found out about the Blackwing cult and all this stuff. And now there is an ancient black dragon on the loose. So I think we should not to make it a race thing, but I think we should start with Zozo. Like what's our resident black dragonborn feel?
I mean, I warned you there would be a monologue early this episode, probably. So why don't we start by the three others' internal thoughts, and then Zozo will gladly let everybody know how he feels about this.
I picture this as a thing where, again, the top of this place, almost like a volcano, like it's gone. Like you can look up and like see sky, like all this stuff. Like there was an explosion. The rubble didn't kill you, thankfully, but this thing it's obviously gone. So you probably wake up. There's probably like a smell of something like burning. There's probably some explosions in some other places of the complex, and like you're just kind of like coming to slowly blinking, even though it's picture this as like a skylight that's hundreds of feet up. It's still probably, it's like, oh, that's bright, like just a little bit, even if it's a pinprick of light, it's like, oh god, like that type of thing. Everyone do me a favor, give me a d20. I'd like to see something. Oh, okay. Okay, these are some high rolls. Almost.
Where were these last time?
19. Yeah, well, I'd like to think you had to recharge for a while. That's all.
We didn't have karmic dice on last time.
That's it. 17, 19, 13, 13. So Clover is going to be the first one to kind of get mobile here, to kind of get, I believe Clover was the last one to go down, weren't you?
No, I was second to last.
Second to last. Zozo was the last one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So Clover, I imagine, picks herself up. All of you are in rough shape, like real rough shape. What's Clover thinking?
Oh, Clover is just feeling many emotions. Like she understands nothing of the dragon thing. She's like, we game in this place and they put us through all these things that were no fun. And then these big rocks beat us up. She's like, so she's basically starting to weep, and she goes over and she flops onto her cousin, and just like, even though he's unconscious, it's just like, cousin, I heard. It's like when my friends, they threw me down the mountain and they told me to crawl back up, and I broke both my legs, and they said to just keep going, and it hurts like that. It just she's feeling many things, and mostly pain and emo.
Emo.
Mostly broken bones.
Mostly, yeah. But yeah, she's gonna be like, wake up, I want a hug.
By those rolls, by the way, Olmo would be the next one to wake up. Like
So he is going to blink really hard and wake up, because the impact of his cousin landing on him awoken a fresh hell in his body that he had almost been able to ignore while that unconscious. And there is an aching body and a pain of bright light that has only been matched when partying with Bottomless Joy really hard and waking up outside in a ditch or something just from partying too hard. Except it's his cousin crying on him, and he remembers where he is, and he remembers so much pain. but still, this is his cousin, so he reaches his arm over and he hugs Clover and he says, "Hey, yeah, you're okay. I promise. You're doing really good, and I'm super proud of you. You did so good there, and you're gonna feel better any minute now." And he uses a healing word on you.
Oh,
For 9
that's a
points.
good one.
9 hit points.
HP myself. It's like, oh, that feels so much better. That's so
Yeah.
much better than when they rub dirt into my open wounds.
Yeah, I'm a good hugger.
I would say Kriv and Zozo are waking up pretty much after that. Like you hear talking. People are moving around. Like you realize, oh, I'm not dead. Good. Like like you kind of wish. Like it's like, oh man, but it hurts. Like it hurts a lot.
Yeah, so Kriv would kind of like, as much as it's probably like with one hand, right? He's laying down and with one hand he kind of like pushes himself up and kind of scoots himself backwards to something to rest on. And then he tries to look up, squints, and then eventually tries to like focus in on it. And then he's just going to mumble something under his breath. Like, did we just curse everyone? And then he's gonna grab to where his little totem necklace of his family used to be before he gave it. He's gonna grab where that was and then just kind of sit there for a second and not even acknowledging the rest of the party, of just like, did we just doom the world? Are they all gonna die? Like, was all this for nothing? And I think it would be pretty easy to like just to look at him and see that not only were we defeated, but he's kind of mentally defeated at this point as well.
And
Alrighty
Zozo,
then. Yeah. Zozo was taking out of the fight, kind of like away from the group too, kind of like almost back to the entrance wall. And so like he's kind of like under a lot of dust and debris on his own, and kind of like he'll slowly get up. He's also like hurting, but there's something on his mind that kind of like allows him to ignore that pain. He starts limping towards that opening in the ceiling to have a better look at it, ignoring the rest of the party. And like I imagine he's got one limp arm on his side, holding it with the other arm, and kind of just like limping over there. It just cuts everywhere, like blood going over one eye. And he just looks up at it on his own. And it starts small, but you can hear a little laugh, a little Zozo laugh. Just. I did it. And he turns around to the group and just says, "We did it. The age of black dragons has begun. And if we want to secure a place at the top, then Aruthamar is the key. We were so close. We're so close to meet Kaizoth on our terms. But we lived, and we gotta seize that chance to get more powerful, get stronger. And then, maybe then, if your people could make a deal with Strahd, and now if we can make the same deal with Aruthamar, maybe there's a chance we can make a deal with Kaizoth, an accord for my people, away from Ilara. And maybe my people can be feared again and respected like you are. Maybe we don't have to fear going extinct. How do you people say that word?
Extinct was right on. You got it.
Extinct, okay.
Did.
Yeah.
Oh, the dungeon itself responded to you.
That voice.
No, that's good.
All right, but we don't have a lot of time now. So, Olmo, we might need a little help of your little friend. Oh, by the way, Olmo,
Yeah.
when you sing our legendary deeds, I call dibs on Bringer of Shadows as my nickname.
Oh, yeah, let me write that
The rest
down.
of you can pick whatever you want. I don't care.
All right, all my pencils are broken.
I'm Clover.
Yeah, there's a rock knocked out my sheet of paper. Okay, hold on. It's paper. It'll be fine. Okay, I got half a pencil. Okay, Singer of Shadows. Was it Singer? No, Bringer. Of Shadows.
Oh, whatever.
Bringer.
I don't.
Okay. Do you want to be Singer of Shadows? That's cool too.
Yeah, that's kind of metal. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Yeah. How is your singing voice? We'll worry about that later.
Never that good. Never that good. Okay, so lick your wounds. We take whatever's back there in those glass cases, and we keep going on our mission. Ow. Well, who's with me? Ow.
Olmo goes to look at the glass cases. Is there even any glass anymore?
Well, the glass is gone. I mean, it's on the ground mostly.
Mm-hmm. So it's there.
There's also, it's out of the way. There's a big crater, obviously, where the dragon was sort of under the I almost said floorboards, under the stoneworks there, and then it's that there's a big crater there, but on the opposite side, there's a bunch of what this looks like. Give me an investigation.
Investigation. Nailed it.
Oh, whoa, 16. What this looks like, it's pretty ornate, and it almost looks like starting in let's go all the way back to like Batman the Animated Series. Any depiction of the Batcave, there's always these glass. It's like, here's that time Two-Face almost crushed everyone with a penny. Like, you see that, like, there's all that, and they're like, here's all the Robin costumes and stuff like that. It's almost like a bunch of these bits of weapons and armor and stuff. Like, they've had either things donated or bits and pieces of magical stuff, and it looks like they had people set aside, or some fighting force that was in their head going to join Kaizoth. Like, it's like, okay, let's get out there, people, let's be somebody. Like, they figure Kaizoth goes up, and since we let Kaizoth free, we worship Kaizoth. I mean, we got a seat at the table, baby. Like, so this is them putting on their Sunday best. They're like this is them mimicking a fraction of Kaizoth's power to kind of be part of. So all this stuff is like, it's even the stuff that isn't scale is it all kind of fits like a color coordinated thing. It looks like they're like Power Rangers, basically. They all like, it's all very
I want all of it. Please, let's be a cool Power Rangers group, please. Let's do it.
All this, you know, you're part of this Wreckin' crew, right? It's all very like one of these is just a big scale mail, like a black kind of chromatic outfit, and all of these other ones have varying degrees of that same kind of look. So this looks like a uniform, but all of this stuff seems to kind of be piecemeal. Like, it's like, we don't have 5 or 10 or 20 of the same suits of armor. We have a bunch of artifacts we've been hoarding, and we've kind of retrofitted it to fit this scene, this
motif,
aesthetic.
Yeah. So essentially, like, there's a big suit of armor, there's little bits and bobs, belts, and all kinds of stuff, and all of this is like, just looking at it, it's like, there's not a piece in here that's aesthetic. Like, it's very aesthetically pleasing, it looks badass, but like, everything in here is some degree of magic. Like everything in here does something. This was kept very far away from everybody in glass cases, and to get to this stuff, like you're basically in their vault, that type of thing.
Grab it all.
Is there an instruction manual?
Oh boy.
Nope.
So,
Okay.
well, here's the problem.
It was destroyed and the ceiling collapsed.
Yes, a little. So
It's never
okay. All that stuff when the glasses, if you go up to it, each thing was labeled, and if you were to touch the glass, it would kind of, it's like, oh, here's how it's like a little, like you're at the aquarium, and it's like you hit the button and it tells you, it's like the manta ray, blah blah blah, like it, you know what I mean? It's like that. But all that's tanked now, and some of the stuff is kind of like hanging off pegs and stuff like that. It's all still intact, but like it's not as pleasing to the eye. Like it looks like someone did everything but rob the place. Like they broke all the stuff, but then didn't take anything.
So, from what you're saying, is any of the identifying stuff intact enough to at least get partials or even part names that don't match, so we can at least get some kinds of ideas for things?
Just tell us what they look like, all of them. We can choose from that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ooh, paint a picture.
Of course. You know what? I'll do you one better. I will go through all this stuff, but I can actually share a loot table with all of you.
The table.
Mm-hmm. Now, the thing is, I need... who's trained in Arcana?
I don't think I am, even though I say I am. Zozo says he is. I don't think he is. I am not.
Yeah,
I have -1.
I have jack of all trades.
Okay, that's
Little
fine.
bard.
I'm half trained.
I'm half trained.
Anyone else? No? Okay,
Nope.
that's as good as we
I
got.
0.
That's our boys. That's our gang. Our buddies. Right down the middle.
So, okay.
Out of 10.
Yeah. So, okay. I would say that the stuff in Olmo's wheelhouse, there's a couple of blunt instruments in here. There's a couple, you're like, oh, I know what that does. Like that type of thing.
Yeah. Good news, guys. I know what the hammers do.
There's also like that big dragon scale mail thing. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one for free, like right off the bat.
Thank you.
That is essentially armor that you can turn on once a day, and it essentially makes you invulnerable.
God damn.
Like, we're talking, for the very brief window that it works, we're talking like 10 minutes. You are the shit. And like you're looking at that, it's like, oh man, that is some grade A construction. Do you see the bindings here? Do you see? Oh man, yeah. Like, and you also kind of get the impression that like they didn't do the faux fur thing. Like some kind of dragon had to die, but it wasn't a black dragon. They have colored these scales after the fact, like in praise of Kaizoth, but it's like, yeah, this is a lesser dragon. You know what I mean? Like they kind of, you know what I mean? They're kind of like, but a lot of this other stuff, you're kind of like look at it and go, it's like, they got like anime figurines and shit in here, guys. Like it's like, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Like there's literal figurines. There's like, it's like, oh man, that one's too top heavy. I don't know how she's standing up. That is, her posture
Those are
must be
great
terrible.
ones.
They're really, yeah.
Do we
You're just
have
gonna
to
be so
say
jealous.
it's morphing time in order to activate that invulnerability?
I insist upon it.
So who here can wear scale mail? Real quick.
You?
Yes, me. But can Clover or Zozo wear scale mail?
No, just the two big boys.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in chain.
I don't even know what kind of armor I have. Right
Your
now.
Like, is
paladin
it heavy or
scale-
medium? I assume it's heavy, right?
I have
Scale
chain
mail?
as well.
Scale?
I believe
I
so.
don't even remember anymore.
So there's a couple of different, like, here we go.
Scale mail is medium with an AC of 14.
Okay. I still can't, but cool.
He would offer it to you first, Kriv, and give you the rundown of what it does.
To who?
To Kriv.
I honestly don't know if Kriv would take it. He would see the fact that it's scale mail to be lesser.
Yeah, but again, when you activate it, and you just got to say it's morphin time, and when you do that, it does, like, you're invincible for like 10 minutes, like you can't be hurt. So yeah, it's like, yeah, it's not quite. First of all, its style is amazing, right? Its style is just it's really cool, but like, not being able to be hurt at all, there's a few times that would have been really useful lately.
Is there anything heavier?
Yes. You're not trained in
rock.
Arcana, right? Yeah, there's a big old rock. No. There's a couple of like bulky if I had to put, they're almost mech suit looking, like they're very almost space marine armor, like big, heavy. Like
This is when we join and make the Megazord.
yes, that's what. Yeah, that's yeah. Those are definitely legs.
Yes.
Definitely, yeah.
I am ready for this.
So Kriv will, because he's still like leaning up against something, like sitting down. He's going to use his pike to like stand himself up. And then he's going to point at like, well, what about that? And he's going to point to what Jason was just talking about. And then he's going to start hobbling over.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know any stories about that in particular. I don't recognize any of the symbols on it offhand. Looks awesome, probably.
Probably, I don't know. Pretty cool.
There's lots of marks and etchings on just about all this stuff that suggests it's magical, but most of the stuff, a lot of the stuff, I don't recognize any of it.
Oh my god, are you all lifting your noses at these? Just take anything, even if you don't know how it works. Just put it on. We'll figure it out. We gotta get more powerful, whatever the cost.
All right.
That is-
I'm spitting facts.
Partially agree with you. I don't trust Kaizoth in any sense. But if he's going to leave behind some shit, then I'm going to take what we need.
All right. What kind of armor can you two wear? Let's see what we can find for you. No idea what it'll do, but we'll find you something.
Jason, Endurant can wear light armor, but I do have at least one ability that says I have to be unencumbered. I can still wear, though, if I wanted to just not be fast, right? Or is
True. It does affect some dodging stuff, but there's lots of bits of jewelry and stuff here too, like magical bits of bracelets, bangles, earrings.
Can you get another luck thing?
Ooh. Oh, well, it has to call to me.
Wait,
So,
I know.
okay.
Hold on. Hold
Are
on.
you
Wait a
still
minute.
being picky about the magical
Guys.
items from the
Oh,
Dragon
you at least got to
God?
divvy it out
You know what?
correctly.
Let
Just
me
give
see
me the
if I can.
katana. Where's the katana?
Let me see if I can do something about this.
It's like a glaive.
Hey,
Fire.
Cosmentor.
Ooh.
Give it a little rub.
Yeah.
Just a little, like,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Thank
Philly.
you, Lick.
Okay.
Bleh.
Yeah, give it a lick. No.
Ryan, gross! I saw that.
Now that the cameras aren't showing, now's the one that you start to like really.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Don't let on that
Garner.
I'm not wearing pants. Jeez.
Did nothing.
Ew.
That's for us. You gotta
Yeah.
pay, guys. That's no. Okay. Cosmentor is going to come right out. By the way, just like blow, just explode out of this thing.
Oh, I couldn't get out of there. I'm so sorry, Master.
No, sure. All powerful. Yeah, it's things are like that. We're gonna. Okay, I was with Bottomless Joy long enough to learn 3 very powerful words called breach of contract. When I summon you for a wish, you're supposed to come out and do that, and you didn't do that, and I lost a finger, and Clover lost her Clover, and we all got hurt a lot, and now there's a dragon loose doing some crazy stuff, and I really wish you were there, and boy, let's start to make good though. What's all this stuff do?
As you're saying all this stuff, he's kind of like, yeah, like just kind of a, oh yeah.
Well, please know that it caused me extreme pain, physically, to not be able to come and grant your wishes. I mean, we are on a bit of a timetable, but
Yeah.
there was some sort of suppression.
Oh. Well, it's too bad that you're not an all-powerful genie that has, you know what,
Mostly powerful.
I guess, what could have done this? That where you couldn't do it, where you couldn't come out. Sorry, hold on. There's still a bit of a sword in my shoulder right here. Could you get that? It's, oh. Just get a good grip on it.
I'll get it, and I won't even ask for a wish. How's that? Even, Steven? Squaresies?
No, not even. Not even Stevens. My finger is gone. You know what? Well, I'm sure it'll work its way out by itself somehow.
No, I think that finger's gone. Like, I think that's... Well, I could replace the finger if that would be helpful.
You know what? That would be super helpful. It's really going to be hard to play music without that finger.
Give me your hand.
Will you give it back?
I'll give it back plus.
Ooh, all right, yeah.
You gotta word it carefully, though.
Yeah.
No wish involved. I can... Again, this does drain my power quite a bit, but I do want to make amends for this, even though it wasn't my fault, and I do want it on record that it wasn't my fault.
No, he had to give that finger away. That's good.
Well,
it's good that it's gone. Don't
do me a
listen to
favor.
me.
Just hold up your hand.
Okay, yeah, here you go.
Oh, no.
And there's going to be kind of a magic swirl kind of around where your pinky is. And bits and bobs from around here are going to kind of float toward your hand. And he's essentially going to build you a robot finger.
Badass.
It's a robot pinky. And it even comes complete with a built-in pinky ring. Like it's kind of a like a pinkish ruby affair. But this pinky, oh my god, it's twice as responsive as your old pinky.
Oh,
Damn.
I'll be way better and way faster on the hitting the shift key when I'm gaming now.
Oh, Fortnite, you won't know what happened to it. Like it's gonna be, it's.
That is That's really good. Thank you.
Okay, well, while Cosmentor's here, Olmo, how many wishes you got left?
Was it 2 or 3? 3.
3.
I have 3. Do you want me to use one to figure out what all this is?
I don't. If we have 3, whatever, maybe. We could just take them and use them, whatever. But we're gonna need at least 1.
Yeah.
And I'll make my case for it.
Okay. I'm so. Oh, know what? I had to sign a sheet of paper that said I had to ask all of you. First. So, what do you think, Griff?
Yeah, you got my blessing.
Okay.
Let's ask about the stuff for one. See if we can get more of an explanation.
Okay.
But no funny stuff. And he's gonna point over to Cosmentor.
Can it come in the form of a candy again?
No.
But my arms.
So
It's a lollipop, like at the doctor's.
It's like, oh no, she learns. She learns that if she
so what do you think? Just like a list or a small book written in Draconic or something that says what it all does, or just that we magically know in a language that we understand what everything does? What all these items do? Because we do have to be specific.
I don't care. Like,
Okay.
Kriv is just worn out by this point.
Yo,
He's just
for
like,
sure.
we just need to know. Does it really matter how we get it? Let's just get the information in a way that we can understand
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
If it's through candy, sure. If it's just imprinted into our brain,
How
sure.
about some
If it's
sort
on
of
a note,
some sort of
Fine.
loot table that we could just access and see?
The stat blocks and everything.
Cosmentor, how do you do with meta? Okay, so Cosmentor, all these magic items that we found in here, I wish we knew what they all did in a way that we understood and continue to understand.
I'm terrified.
And that's your wish.
Does that sound like a bad idea?
No.
It occurs to me that I'm not as good a communicator all the time as I would really like to be, Cosmentor. So what does it sound to you like that looks like? Is that something you can do?
Well,
I'm sorry, that sword is really getting my shoulder blade right there. Ugh.
just turn the hell around. I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
yeah.
That's the last freebie.
Oh, God!
I didn't say I was going to be gentle. Also,
No?
I have been suffering from some tech issues as of recently, but now I seem to be back. It's fine.
He's good with the meta. Okay,
So
good to
with
know.
the meta. All right, let's do this.
I will say that there are quite a lot of objects here. Some of them are very complex, and there are a few that, I don't fully understand for some reason, but I can give you all the knowledge that I have, and I don't think your brains will explode.
Beach of contract.
Beach of
Beach.
She doesn't know what I mean.
damn it.
She's like,
That's so good. I'm so mad that's good. That's so good. Damn it.
I just pictured 3 of us just our heads turn.
Yeah,
What?
you heard that right? Yeah, should be.
beach
Yeah.
of contract.
Contract.
Is she a baby now? What happened?
Yes. Oh, her arm. Oh.
I mean, If you don't think our heads will explode, okay.
He's gonna crack his fingers.
All right, everyone hold still. This part is very important. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry,
Maybe-
that's just something I say to kind of warm up. That wasn't any inherent magic in that.
Good. Yeah,
Now.
Oh,
Are you warmed up? You need to like blah 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 or something anymore?
I'm good. Mo-me-ma-mo. Mo-me-ma-mo.
Do we need to tune up?
He's stalling. He's stalling for time.
He's going to just like there's going to be this ray of light. It's like it's gonna feel like a migraine, but there is a flood of information, like years of study. Not just like I'm gonna read you the instructions. This is like if I could walk up to you and say, "Oh, we're gonna play this new game. Here's the 400-page rule book. You can either read it or I can hit you in the head with it and osmosis will just take care of it." And it's like, is it worth the headache?
yes.
I would say yes, too.
Does it
It
do
saved
1
me.
point of damage? Because if so, my answer is no.
This is so I need everybody to do me a favor and give me a Constitution save.
Oh fuck!
Come
on. Damage-free pain.
Back out again.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, okay. All this is
Okay.
pretty good.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow, the
Hey.
lowest one, a
Hey.
17.
That's pretty good. All
Some
right.
Damn good rolls, team.
Yeah, shit. Good job, guys.
Damage-free pain.
Yeah, this you're fine. Like this isn't about yeah. So most of this is going to it's like years of study wash over you. Like not only do you know many of these things, but it's going to be like, oh yeah, I've read several books on the subject, like that kind of thing. Right off the bat, I'm going to read off everything that you're going to know. Okay?
All right.
And I'm also going to describe some things that you didn't quite get to take in. First off, we've got a set of furry handcuffs.
God damn it.
Yep. There we go.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Do they only work on furries?
Go to furry jail.
So these can be placed on a person, and the shackles adjust to fit a small or large size creature, in addition to serving as mundane, like their handcuffs. They prevent a creature bound by them from using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation or travel into a different plane of existence. They don't prevent the creature from passing through in an interdimensional portal, but they can't open one. You and any creature you designate when you use these shackles can use an action to remove them. Once every 30 days, the bound creature can make a DC 30 strength check. On a success, the creature breaks free and destroys the shackles.
Awesome.
I
I don't know if that's going to come in handy, but they're in the case.
Are you gonna have a list later? Because I don't.
I got you, baby.
Okay,
got
I'm like, I don't want
I
to
got you.
temple
You don't have to
this.
write down. Nope. I got you.
All right.
I'll start
easily
writing and
that
just
note.
enjoy the sound of this. Yeah.
No. I got a whole table ready for you, and I can even drag and drop it to your individual characters. You decide.
thank
I
you.
got you. Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
here to make your job easier.
Who wants that?
No.
I'll take it.
hold up the furry cuffs. Just like,
Give it.
you may want to
Zozo
hear about
wants the
these other
furries.
things. Oh no, you know what he would be? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. touch in circles. Venn diagram is what I was looking for.
I like touching
I was
circles.
gonna say, if you
Touching
give those
circles.
to Clover, that Clover will immediately be locked in them somehow.
Get stuck
Yeah.
in.
Like,
Actually, it's like,
I got-
guys,
what do I do?
see you in 30 days. Like, just
No, I can't get out. Okay.
there is a beautiful figurine in here. Not of the anime variety. It is this gorgeous silver raven. And this thing is just oozing magic. It's a wondrous item, as a matter of fact.
Ooh.
A figurine of wondrous power. A statuette of a small raven that can fit in a pocket. It's a little big, though. It's like how technically a Steam Deck could fit in, like, cargo pants. Like, technically, but not really. It wasn't built for that. If you use an action to speak the command word and throw the figure to a point on the ground within 60 feet of you, the figurine becomes a living creature. If the space where the creature would appear is occupied by other creatures and objects, or if there isn't enough space, blah, blah, blah. This is all fine print stuff. Here's the cool stuff. Creature is friendly to you and your companions. It understands your language and obeys your spoken commands. The creature exists for a duration specific to each figurine. This is part of a set. At the end of the duration, the creature reverts to its figurine form. It reverts to a figurine early if it drops to 0 hit points, or if you use an action to speak the command word again while touching it. When the creature becomes a figurine again, its property cannot be used again until a certain amount of time has passed, which is specific to the figurine. So there is a couple of other things here, but you can use this. The animal messenger spell comes with it. You can see through its eyes for a certain amount of time. So this could be invaluable in certain situations.
Handy dandy. That sounds like a clover.
It's her friend.
You can have a new one.
There is Ryan, Mr. Haywood,
Hello.
I need you to do me a favor
Can
and
do.
roll a d20. Now, depending the higher the number, the cooler this is. The
Mhm.
lower the number, aesthetically, the lamer this is going to be.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I believe I'm due for a bomb. Let's see what happens. No, I didn't bomb. I got a 15. I was
Oh,
wrong. I'm
ooh.
sorry. I let you down.
So there is a guitar.
Oh.
In this case, pristine. Nothing touched this bad boy. What's interesting about this are all of the strings, kind of think more electric than acoustic.
Mhm.
All of the strings of this seem to be almost elven. Like there is a light blue magic coating all of this, and it's got this deep, cool water feel to it. But the rest of the guitar appears to be on fire all of the time.
Yes.
If you'll excuse
This
me,
is
I
the
need you guys to
guitar-
get the hell out of my way while I grab this thing.
This
Is
is
it
the
a flying
guitar
V?
of blasting.
Guitar blasting.
The guitar of blasting. So as you play this thing, those flames are going to kind of erupt from you. So think the Mad Max guy on the front of the big rigs, like bang, 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 like that dude. So you can use an action to speak the guitar's command word and then strum. It's a lute, technically. It's a guitar. Which emits a thunderous blast in a 30-foot cone that's audible 600 feet away. Each creature in the cone must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 5d6 thunder damage and is deafened for 1 minute. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage and isn't deafened. Creatures and objects made of glass or crystal have disadvantage on the saving throw and take 10d6 damage instead of 5d6. Each use of the guitar's magic has a 20% chance of causing the guitar to explode. The explosion deals 10d6 fire damage to the strummer and destroys the guitar.
Oh shit button.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's only 20%. It's like 1 in 5, baby.
I
So
will.
sorry.
I would like that in my inventory immediately, please.
I got you.
Bless you.
Thank you. He's gonna edit it out, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's fine. I got you.
So you will have to learn the Bon Jovi song "Blaze of Glory."
I'm more of a Dead or Alive guy, but that's fine. I played too much Rock Band 3.
I understand.
I want to get Rock Band again. We talked about just at the house, just buying everything we need just to have.
I just,
Rock
you
Band.
know, it almost came back, and it
Almost.
didn't quite.
Look, if we'd thought ahead, we could have made sure that somebody had all the Rock Band stuff available at Dragon Con, and we could have rocked out together.
I think that's a 2024 thing.
There we
Yeah,
go.
it's like a $2,000 business expense. We'll write it off.
Right.
Whose business, Ryan? Because that's very important.
I mean, if it's for DNR, then there we go. We can have a goal on Patreon to get it, right?
Rock
I
Band
would
party
love
at
that.
Dragon Con.
Oh my god, I got a
You can think of all
wedding
the
coming up. I
streams
can,
and-
yeah. You can't. Here's the problem. We tried that. Alex and Ian came over when we were back in Auburn. They silenced the entire stream because it's all licensed music.
But
We didn't
people
think about
stream,
that.
like Guitar Hero and stuff all the time.
I don't know. Maybe it's changed in the years since, but I don't know. Anyway,
You create your own platform there. That's what you need to do now.
we'll just do it on Discord. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Anyway,
Can't do anything there.
Anyway.
there are 2 sets of armor that are identical. Those big, like the big, but you're picking up different magic signatures, but you don't understand. Like it's all in like gibberish. Like it's like, yeah, like you get that same sense of like, yeah, I studied all about this. I read 4 books in language I don't read. Like it's that kind of thing. Like the bracers of defense. This is easy. While wearing these bracers, you gain +2 to AC while wearing no armor and using no shield.
Ooh.
That might
Yeah.
be Clover.
That's not. It's like a Clover.
There's that dragon scale mail. You
know what
gain
AC is.
that's a +1 bonus to AC. It is medium armor. Those
Medium at
two
17?
Hmm?
Medium at 17, then
15.
15.
Those 2 big ones though, those are heavy armor, 18 AC.
Oh shit. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I could take
Are we gonna do a
I
fusion?
could hold on to it and take a feet down the line just to wear the scale mail one. And you both can take the big ones.
So basically, the scale mail one, while wearing this armor, you get +1 to AC. You have advantage on saving throws against frightful presence and breath weapons. And you know what's interesting about this one? Remember how I said that it is it's made to look like black dragon scales? Now, normally that would give you advantage against, acid. This was taken from a red dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
So this gives you
Okay, I'll
fire
rock it.
resistance.
I'll rock
So
it.
that's what the rest of the party already has, but you don't because you're a black dragonborn.
All right, Criv didn't want it. It's mine. Move. Just picking up, like moving aside the glass shards. It's mine.
Yeah, like just sifting through. So like some of the stuff like the guitar is like, oh, that's easy. There's little rings and stuff in here. The ring of regeneration.
Boy.
While wearing this ring, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided that you have at least 1 hit point. If you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow and return to full functionality based on when you first put the ring on. after 1d6 plus 1 days if you have at least 1 hit point remaining.
I think
So-
Crib needs desperately.
Ooh.
He's getting hurt.
Yeah.
Crib
Yeah.
always takes damage. Always.
I could take that.
But remember, it's like 1d6 per 10 minutes, so it's not an in combat thing.
yeah,
It's
but
just like you
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
yeah, no.
live your
That's-
life and you get better.
Right now would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been nice. Ring of Warmth. While wearing this ring, you have resistance to cold damage. In addition, you and everything you wear and carry are unharmed by temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like
Always
that
nice to
Fahrenheit
have
is
that.
put in there. Yeah. So that's like what, negative 10 Celsius?
I don't know, man.
I don't
Maybe.
either. It's all these years. You'd think I'd know. I don't know.
Someone tell us on Discord. I'm not even going to
Yeah.
Google it. Just I'll,
I'm not
I'll
even- yeah,
learn about it
whatever.
in 3 weeks.
Tell me how dumb I am. How far I was
no.
off.
Oh no!
There's a whip.
That's a surprise.
This is just flat out a whip plus plus 1 whip.
After you
Yo.
said that, Olmo literally just strums out on the guitar real quick. That dun 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 dun. Little bit of Devo right there.
Correct there. Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Oh, that's me. Thank you, please.
Some of you are making out. So okay. Oh man.
How did you saw us? Sorry, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, we're making out well. Okay, sorry.
You gain, so it's a +1 to attack and damage rolls made with the magic. So this is a mall, technically. There's a bunch of other stuff, but you have to collect more of the set to unlock it.
There's a decent chance some of that is in here the way this is going.
Is this Diablo or something?
Oh, and then there's just like a deck of playing cards in here too.
Yeah, sure,
Crave,
that's
you,
nothing.
Crave, you get that.
The
That's
fancy
yours.
deck or just deck of playing cards?
Well, they're really nice looking. There's definitely some magic in here. They're kind of like instead of like a paper deck, picture them like a stiff, like almost made of resin or plastic type of thing. Like they're very like, and each one of them kind of has like any of the writing on it's kind of like sparkly and laden and stuff. But like, yeah, it's like a sealed deck.
It's like a mad gathering of magical cards.
It is, yes. Some sort of sorcerers created it. Sorcerers in the West, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Never trust
petty sorcerers.
magic decks.
Yeah. You know what sucks is, so these sorcerers used to like, they would pay bards and stuff, and they would, they would sing tales of new things that these sorcerers would come up with. And now what they do is they create these little minions and kind of use AI bards to do some of their stuff now. And it's just really, it's not the same, you know? They used to give back to the community
Yeah.
more. Real petty sorcerers. That's it, guys. That's all the stuff.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
So the only things we don't have called is the whip, ring of warmth, and the 2 large sets of armor.
Isn't that for you guys?
I feel like they're for you guys, the large ones.
Okay.
I mean, you're the only 2 who can wear heavy armor.
Yeah.
The only thing about it is you got the same stuff in your head as I do. None of the stuff that has anything to do with describing what it does makes any sense.
Well, it protects you more than what you have on now.
Unless it's weirdly coded, hard to understand armor of exploding.
That
Maybe
sounds
you just be
awesome.
twinsies.
That does sound awesome.
Well, then if it explodes your guitar, then it's even bigger explosion.
Ooh, wait.
Okay, you know
If we're
what?
in
You
a
sold
bind,
me.
we just throw Olmo at a problem. Let it solve itself.
All right. So we'll be the fusion people.
All right.
That'd be great.
I think
But
Yeah, as far as whip, like I could deliver sneak attacks with it. Like I can use it. It's not like anyone can grab it. I'm not hugely for it, but I'll make use of it.
I think you should also get the Ring of Warmth because then isn't that 3 resistances
No,
you
damn,
get
I'm
then?
stacking the resistance.
Right?
Oh my
Oh,
God, you'll
That'd be amazing.
Real quick,
I don't mind.
my robot finger. You said there was already a ring on it.
Well, it's kind of it's more. It's not
It's
function;
decorative.
it's form. Yeah, it's
Love it.
just meant
Still
to
love it.
make
Just
you.
checking.
Yeah.
Now you wouldn't want to get your finger regenerated
No.
now, right? Okay.
Correct. I have a cool robot finger.
So
If it ever breaks, I might ask if I can borrow your regeneration ring for a while. But
There's a warranty. Don't worry.
if
Okay.
if Clover takes the whip, then that's 3 apiece.
I don't want it.
Nope.
One? No. Weird. I mean, I do like whips like in real life, but Clover's just like
really,
what?
Mandy, go on.
Okay, because like Final Fantasy VIII had Keystis.
oh yeah,
Amazing. So
Yeah.
I'm just like. Also, I like to watch this Instagram guy that does whips, and he's really fun. It's fun.
I don't pay for that account, so I can't see it. Like, is it?
How
It's like an
dare
OnlyFans
you?
thing. Is it? No. It's just,
He's so mean.
I'm not mean. You look. Anyway,
I want the card.
do you want the
what?
cards?
I want the cards.
Playing
There.
cards?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give you the playing cards. So okay,
boy.
going down the list, it sounds like whip goes to Zozo.
I'll take it. I can give the furry handcuffs to someone who's got less items,
Nope.
like Kriv. I think you're the
Oh,
cop.
Sure.
You're the cop of the group.
He is a cop. Cute.
Like
You're
a
the
hot
fuzz.
cop.
You're the fuzz. Get the fuzzy handcuffs.
Sure. Yeah.
Hammer of Thunderbolts is going to Olmo. Ring of Warp is going to Zozo. Regeneration? Who wanted regeneration? Kriv. Good. Yes, good. Scale Mail was going to Zozo
Yeah.
to kind of bank it for now. Just like
Yeah,
you had
'cause
this
if I
big
wear it, I
Scale Mail
can't-
thing in your backpack. Yeah.
If I wear it now, I can't cast spells or do anything Dex or Strength.
Braces
One
of
more level, and
Defense.
then you can- Oh, that was a Clover.
That sounds, yeah, that's very Clover. Got it.
I want it.
Figurine. We got the Silver Raven.
That was Clover as well.
Okay.
I will accept, yes.
All right. Shackles go to our hot cop Kriv. Now, the two identical looking suits of armor. That was Kriv and Olmo?
Yep.
Sounds like it.
Okay. Well, do me a favor. We need to figure out. I'm just gonna give one of them heads and one of them tails.
Okay.
1 through 10 is suit of armor 1. 11 through 20 is suit of armor 2. Mr. Garner, can you give me a D20, please?
Absolutely.
Look
Oh,
at that.
Jesus! Look at that crit.
Who are you?
So, okay. For the meta, you guys are going to put these suits on, and they are going to bound themselves to you.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Kriv, you're
Yeah.
getting the armor of invulnerability. You have resistance to non-magical damage while you wear this armor. Additionally, you can use an action to make yourself immune to non-magical damage for 10 minutes or until you no longer are wearing the armor. Once the special action is used, it can't be used again until dawn. You cannot remove this armor unless the magic within it is dispelled.
Like even bath wise, I can't.
It's just in
I'm
there,
stuck.
buddy. You're just gonna have to.
need
But
a.
there's a lot of room in it. You can slosh some stuff around and stuff. Like you're good.
I'm gonna need a bath buddy to
What
just
about
help
when
me
he
get places that I
poops?
can't get.
I know a guy.
Is he gonna poop in there? Ew. That's like
No.
There's a little
The
flap.
yeah, there's like a drawbridge in the back. Like it comes down.
drawbridge.
And his
Yeah.
pantaloons.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take
all
it.
good. Yeah. Mr. Haywood,
That was quite a laugh.
you get the armor of vulnerability.
Oh.
Now hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Shit.
It
Okay.
sounds worse than it is. Hold on.
Sounds pretty bad.
While wearing this armor, you have resistance to one of the following damage types: bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. The GM chooses the type or determines it randomly. I'm going to ask you to pick. You can pick any of the three. This armor is cursed. A fact that is revealed only after we identify. Yeah. You know. So you do get resistance to one of those types, but you have vulnerability to the other two types. So let's say you choose bludgeoning. You have a resistance to bludgeoning. Someone can hammer at you all day, and no matter what, magical, non-magical, you got a resistance to it. But any stabbing or slashing, you're vulnerable to it, so you take double damage. It can be removed, though. Like you have to get it disenchanted, but it can be removed after that.
Okay.
I mean, some
But it
fights
looks-
you'll be the tank. Some fights you'll be the bard, you know? Stand back and sing a little.
You just have to be more dynamic.
I think like between the guitar and the armor and the hammer, I think you're going to be okay. I think you're going to be okay. So, gonna slide that over to Olmo. And the last thing, do you want to know what it is? Clover.
What?
No.
Wait.
Hold on. Let me put it aside. Mandy. I'm not talking about Clover. I'm talking about Mandy.
Uh-oh.
Do you know how you like to press buttons?
Yes.
I'm going to slide the deck of many things into
It really
your...
is.
Oh,
I was like, no way. I was like, it is just a deck
Yeah.
of cards, isn't it? Oh, god damn, it is.
I
Well,
love you. There
I
you go.
love this thing, but also I hate it.
That's the perfect character for it.
It's so good. So this was a really fun campaign. I just wanted to say that I really had fun with everything up until now.
Oh, I'm gonna read this and
Take your time. Take your time. Do your thing.
That armor really sucks, though.
It's
that's a
it's-
pickle.
I have used it. I think I've used it in group 2 actually
Yes,
before.
you do.
PG2.
I know it well.
I did use that in PG2 before, and it didn't work out there. But
No.
I think we're due.
Yeah.
I mean,
think
we can put a focus on, or you do have a wish.
I do.
We have two
Do you have a
wishes left.
wish? You got a wish.
Oh, that. Well, I gotta make my case before you use the wishes. We got 2 left. One we gotta use to get to that artifact we gotta destroy. We gotta get there now. The other one, well, I mean, he kind of like looks at all the blood covering him and like everybody's bones piercing through their skins. They're like, well, maybe we get healed, and then we get teleported.
Well, to be fair, if we're gonna get teleported, then we can rest here. Then we can start to use our magic again.
There's a dragon on the loose.
But if we were gonna just walk there,
Your
I
call.
say, I kind of wanna look at, see if the entrance is completely caved in.
Give me a D20.
I kind of want to see if the entrance is caved in, to see if like those medallions that we were supposed to have are on somebody, and see, because if those are the kind of thing that would help, gear, maybe they would help there, because it sounded like some of the same people might have been involved.
I think so. With a 5, I think all the luck that you guys had in not being buried alive in rubble, the rest of the complex did not receive that amount of luck. So you guys are kind of like, I don't want to use the word trapped. You are definitely hampered. You are restrained in this place. You'd have to do some digging to get the hell out.
I have this all figured out. I have this thing in my inventory called rope.
Oh,
No.
I thought we were gonna use net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as you wish. Literally. Ha 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 ha. But if you Kriv, wise leader, if you think we could save more lives by going faster and using a wish to get healed and then going about our mission, I recommend using both wishes to do so and then be rid of Cosmentor for good. Thank you.
Wow.
Rude.
Yes.
Master,
Yeah.
a clarification question.
Well, by all means.
2. 1. The bill does come due after your last wish, you do understand. But you do have plenty of time to make it. 2. Am I to understand that the Black Dragon is a concern or an ally?
Well, I suppose it depends on who you ask. Potentially, the one that we released is potentially very helpful to some communities of Dragonborn, assuming that there is a certain amount of helpfulness or persuasiveness. However, there may have also been some word or thought or I don't know where this would have came from, that it might just decide to go and destroy whatever nearest communities are around. Which, it's not ideal.
That's true.
What about the White Dragon?
Sorry, who?
The White Dragon.
Where? In here?
No. No. The one that hatched in Esterhope recently.
No, that was years ago. She's dead.
He's going to kind of like...
I've been told about. I think I know about this.
He's going to kind of like, hold on, and like kind of put some feelers out there.
No, it's alive. The one that was hatched recently. Esterhope.
Is it like... Wait, the big one is the one you were talking about, Zozo, right?
Yeah.
Saw around the sky periodically.
Ruthamar made short work of her.
That is correct, yes. There was one that hatched in Esterhold. I'm picking this up anyway. I don't know if it's...
Wait, a second one that wasn't the other one? Or...
Well, there's a group of dragon enthusiasts, some sort of club, I believe, in Esterhold, if I understand.
These assholes again. Now they have their dragon. Then I slammed on my table. Zozo doesn't have a table.
You want me to conjure a table? I can do that. Like, I can just, like...
Oh, so they think they can have their own dragon. I got the dragon first. These assholes. They're gonna get what they deserve.
Wait. So there's
send guys off over Esterhold or something. I'll think about it.
So there's a young white dragon who was recently hatched in Esterhold.
Yes. I kind of thought this was common knowledge. My understanding is it came from Brightport. There was an egg. It was smuggled to Esterhold for these dragon enthusiasts, and they're doing some sort of experimentation with magic to enhance its size, embiggen it.
Great. Well, now we have a mission after this mission. Or at least I have.
That's
Okay,
assuming we
well-
survive.
This is not the Order of the Scales problem. We can deal with the White Dragon later. I don't want their help. They might be a problem. There's dragons weren't supposed to be a problem. What's going on? I'm confused and angry.
Your dragon may try to go kill everything.
My dragon's a Ruthamar. This one's kind of just like another cool dragon.
Okay. So
My
what
point-
happens if Kaizoth directly opposes Ruthamar?
Oh,
There
I-
was a reason it was sealed away. It's aggressive.
And Crib's just gonna like point. Just like, see?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Strahd was aggressive too, and you guys made him docile. There might be a way to convince him to just go dormant and just get fat while my people just give him offerings.
There's actually a funny story about Strahd if anyone would like to hear it.
oh, I love stories.
How long is it?
We got time.
Getting mixed opinions. I'll give you the short version. Strahd had actually enjoyed quite a long reign of doing whatever it wanted, but it actually managed to settle down with a dragon of a different color, have tons of sex, and get fed by the locals. It was quite a sweet deal. He only had to clock into work once.
So what? We hook him up with the white dragon from Esterholt. They hit it off good, and that's the plan.
Well, you can't just stick two dragons in a cave and ask them to boink. It has a little more complex. There has to be some
we help-
chemistry there.
We're gonna like set up the first date. We'll watch from the bushes, make sure it goes well.
This is a good time to mention I can't grant a wish to make two dragons fall in love. It's
I know genies can't do that. I know.
Can you grant one to make them want a bone?
Let's get them a little horny.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm edgy and stuff, but like, it's about consent, guys.
Oh, that's
you
a good point.
can't wish for that.
What's with their if they're both horny and then they consent?
Make
Yeah.
them horny, yes. Yeah, make them.
It's actually interesting. I don't have to do anything. Dragons are almost always horny. That's just an inherent thing.
That's not
What?
wrong.
All right, we're a little off the rails here. Cosmentor, I do have another question. You did say something about a payment or something after all the wishes.
Oh,
Can
yes.
you elaborate on that a little bit?
Well, it always depends on the wishes that were made. You can't conjure something from nothing, of course.
Okay.
When you're finished making your wishes, there's the cosmic tally. And then, of course, I have to take payment that makes up for those wishes. It's really quite simple.
So Crib's gonna like just face Zozo real quick. Be like, so we may not want to just wish that we all are magically healed right now.
We gotta get more powerful, whatever the cost, is my motto.
Oh, wait a minute. Could I make use up one of the wishes? I'm not making that right now. I'm just like theorizing.
Sure.
And make it so that the jerks that are holding Aruthmar captured, they have to pay the tally.
She's dead.
Wait, what'd I say?
Well, this is a bit more complicated than dragon sex. So, the person that set this in motion is quite dead. She died months ago, actually, in the city of Brightport. In the confusion, the egg was... It's a whole thing. I believe it's documented somewhere.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see if I can find where to explore these documents at some point in time in the future. So you surely you have a handle on what that repayment would look like based on what's already been wished for.
Where do we sit in the cosmic scale currently?
Well, I've had people ask to win wars. I've had people ask to be famous or rich. Honestly, so far, these have been pretty tame. I've had one person ask to have sex with the dragon, which
Why are you looking at me, everybody? I can't make a wish. That's all on Olmo.
I imagine the compass tries to pop up. It's like, shut up, not right now. Just
He's over there looking at it already and just covers it with his cloak.
so to be honest, we're only looking at probably a few dozen deaths, something like that.
What, as in I would have to kill a few dozen people, or I would have to die a few dozen times?
Oh, no, I would be doing the killing. So far, this would be probably a large herd of animals or a small caravan. They would just blink out of existence or something. It could take a bunch of different forms, really. It all depends on what your last wishes are. I can give you a list of options.
Wait, so how many natural disasters that are you that people don't know are you?
Well, that's a bit presumptuous. Natural disasters occur all the time.
No, sure, yeah.
If they're dragon sex related, then that's probably me. I do have a niche. But if it's an earthquake or something, that's probably the gods or something.
Okay, so if we were to ask to be teleported to the entrance of where Ruthmar is, how much more in debt would that put us?
Easy. It's not winning a war. It's easy. We're doing the hard work. 2 more deaths. Who cares?
Well, here's the thing. It's not exactly like you're walking up to the counter, you hand me money, and I give you a thing. Think of it this way. You aren't relying on luck. You say, I want the thing, and I give you the thing as close to exactly the way it's worded as possible. So, imagine that since you automatically got the thing somewhere in the world, there may be a group of people who have the opposite luck. Terrible luck. The opposite of the thing. You're just basically making sure that someone out there is getting terrible, terrible luck.
Oh, sucks to be them.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a little late to, feel guilty about all this. We're in this already. 2 wishes left. There's a big dragon breathing fire down, or acid, breathing acid down on, I don't know, Aldmore. I think they feel like they're unlucky too. It's too late to, hurt your noggins, is what I'm saying. Now's the time to act.
Okay, then why don't we do this? This is what my proposal is. We take 2 days, we rest up, and then we teleport over to the entrance of where we need to be.
All right, yeah. 2 days.
How many more days do we have for the rest of the wishes?
Look,
I mean, we just need to rest 1 day. If I'm
it's like a week and a half. You got time.
Okay.
He just said it's like, oh, you have plenty of. You're fine.
Okay.
hey, Cos Mentor.
Yeah, boo.
When I use up the spells, will you still hang around and be my best friend? That's not my cousin.
I can try to check in from time to time, but I will vanish and appear someone else to give. Someone else needs good luck.
I got
Who
an
knows?
idea.
You might be the recipient of bad luck next time. You'll never know if it were me or just
Or
really.
Riv.
I've already been melted once.
Can I say, I have met thousands and thousands of people. Kriv may be one of the most unlucky individuals, just inherent. It's in his bones.
Well, I was gonna give an idea for you to stay in relationship and communication with Omo, but I don't care.
I didn't do it. I'm telling you, though. It's just,
He sees it. He knows it.
Fine. You know what? Why don't, whenever all the wishes are done, there is a little ring on his new finger. Why don't you just appear there in a little color, little flash of light, something that lets him know that you're still there?
Just like those touch things you see on Instagram. Oh, let someone know you're thinking of them. Dink. And it dinks over there. It's really dumb.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, by the way.
Nice.
And as Kriff finishes talking, he's just gonna like wave the rest of it off and just kind of keep mumbling and like, you know, who the fuck cares? I'm gonna, and then just goes over and just sits down. And then he starts probably looking at that armor as far as like, oh, I can't take this off. That's gonna make sleeping a little uncomfortable. And he just kind of zones out a little.
Is it padded in there? Maybe it is comfortable. You're just like a.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's
I don't see it being too padded though. Like, it's still going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's meant to keep. It's like back in like, you remember back in school when you had to like keep the egg from breaking and you had to build a little thing for it. This is one of those utilitarian builds where it's like, look, the egg ain't breaking, but it ain't cozy, you know?
Fair enough.
When you take,
Maybe
like, a
the
bunch
ring of
cotton and just,
regen, like,
stuff.
takes the edge off a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Make
if
your
there's some
sweat feel
chafing or something, there's, you know, like it takes care of that. Yeah.
nice.
All right, let's spend our resting time carefully wording the teleport wish. I have ideas and pointers.
I can't wait to hear them.
So, we're, I assume, preparing to take something like a long rest.
That's how I interpreted it.
If
You guys could play some cards.
Yeah. I want my long rest first because she's
Yeah.
like, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah,
We may need another long rest afterwards.
I imagine Olmo goes to lay down, and he lays down, and he gets really comfortable, and he's nice and relaxed, and he kind of rolls over right onto the lamp,
Ow.
and then he disappears.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Cosmentor, is Cosmentor still here? Or he left too?
I mean, he usually goes into the lamp when he's done talking, but
Cousin?
Oh, these two are getting close, like real close.
Oh no, not the sex thing.
The handcuffs are gone too.
all right, and
So almost gone?
you don't see him. You see the lamp. Jason,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read you something.
Oh, please.
Genie's vessel, bottle,
Mhm.
respite.
Respite. Respite's good too. It's fine.
You can magically vanish and enter your vessel, which remains in the space you left. You can remain in the vessel up to 2 times proficiency hours. You exit the vessel early if you use the bonus action to leave, and if you die, the vessel is destroyed. But that's another issue. So what's Cosmentor's house look like?
Oh, you know what? I'm so glad you asked. It's always Cosmentor, what can you do for me? Not Cosmentor, can I enter your vessel? So
Just a bunch of sexy dragon posters all
It's
over the place.
yeah, I'll shag.
But we asked many times, and he said no.
Well, okay, he's got to be in the mood. So as vessels go,
Mhm.
this is kind of Spartan, considering that a genie can basically make their abode look like anything they want. So picture one of those weird, like 60s and 70s sunken living rooms.
Yes.
So, like, it is plush and soft everywhere. There are a plethora of different trays of food and stuff like that. So whatever you're in the mood for, it's just like, and pizza, like it's that kind of thing. But most importantly, in the center, there is kind of like, I would call it a lounging surface that kind of spins around. And there are different kind of like different screens everywhere, and he can look out in different portions of the world and just see different stuff. It's kind of a information overload when you look in. So like if you're happening in, like, he knows you're coming in, right? And he it's kind of like not like feigned surprise.
Mhm.
Oh, master!
Oh, wait. This is not the cave.
No, this would be my vessel.
Whoa!
Welcome.
Oh, buddy.
Come lay down.
Like there's like a little, it's like, ooh, like it's like this big king size thing, like a
Yeah,
California king, like a king, like
Oh,
that
yeah.
type of.
This is going to be way better than a pile of rocks.
This is the equivalent of everyone is camping, but you have a room at the Hilton.
Yeah.
It's a dick move by adventuring standards, but you're the one tied to the genie, so you
That's
know.
right. So, before I fall all the way asleep, how good are you on percussive instruments? How good are you on drums?
Could you give me a D20, please?
Uh-huh.
$11.
That's weird. So here's a weird thing. I didn't
Uh-oh.
actually think I rolled that yet.
Oh,
That's amazing. Okay, sorry.
does everyone else see an 11?
No, it
Yeah.
rolled, but I didn't mean to. It was like I clicked it, but
Are
I
you
didn't click
jacked
the roll
in?
button. I guess so.
I've been known to beat things from time to time, master.
All right. I've got plans, but first, sleep.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I need to roll something first.
Okay.
I need to roll something for Cosmentor.
Also, so just let me get this right. You just entered his home.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
taken
dude.
up
I
his
mean,
bed?
I'm already in a band. I don't know if I can commit to both.
Yeah.
So like, okay, I rolled a 4, and Cosmentor is going to read the situation a little probably wrong. So like, you show up,
Mhm.
you lay in the bed, like you ask him. It's so like he's probably reading the situation a little bit differently. So he's going to start rubbing your shoulders a little bit so that you kind of like, you relax a
Mhm.
bit.
We were just having a big discussion about horny dragons.
That's true. Oh, careful. That's where the
I was
stab
thinking
wound
about
was.
I have some oils, some hot oils I can rub on that, and it'll stave off infection. It'll feel marvelous.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. First aid, always important. It's smart. You're smart,
Good.
Cosmentor.
Roll over on your belly. I'll get on your back and really work these out.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
This is sitcom levels of obliviousness now.
Yeah.
Like we're getting to like.
You're
But
both.
Cosmentor's a gentleman, and that's as far as we're going to go right now. But this
And
is coming
Q
back.
seem to fade to black.
No,
literal-
coward. We're not.
You are literally both yes ending while shaking your heads no.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
That's called roleplay chicken, and we're gonna.
I mean, I can tell you that at a certain point, there's going to be a moment where, like, well, you know what? We'll get there when we get there.
I
all right, let's keep
honestly,
this going. I'm in for the ride.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna blink first. In that, I don't know. Like, is Cosmentor just gonna keep going and like almost too polite to like
No.
I don't know. No, okay, that's
he
fair.
He was in part of a band, and
Right. Sure. He could turn into a dragon. Does that make it better? Like, is it a thing you're into?
Wrong person.
Damn it! It's the little one.
Meanwhile,
I forgot. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the three of us outside are looking at the lamp, going like, "I wonder what they're up to in there."
Oh. I hope you're having fun, but a cousin, and just like, oh, I'm all alone.
oh, sorry, I can't bring anyone in there with me.
I'm going to give everybody a long rest.
Hooray!
And I think that's a good time for us to stop for the night.
But cards, Jason.
Just say, here's what we're going to do. It's going to give everybody time to listen to this episode
Mhm.
and then tag you 1,000 times in Discord saying, Mandy, no. Mandy, no.
Or
Or
Mandy,
see you in
how many
person.
cards?
Oh, we could tie it to
I'm
the live
thinking-
game somehow.
2 cards.
Well, that's
is
all
crazy
more of a
already.
reason, Jason, for us to go a little bit longer, start to use it. So that way this episode releases.
Mhm.
There's already one in the can, and we can just be like, sorry, pre-recorded.
Oh,
Suck it. Can't tell us what to do if we already done it.
I like the audience telling Mandy what to do. I'm gonna veto, but only because I'm still a little worried my screens are gonna black out. But we have a
Oh, yeah.
wonderful session
That's
right now
fair.
in the can. We have it. We did it. We recorded it. It was super laid back. No stakes whatsoever.